Hey yo, it's Braden Lord, and welcome back to the Scipii campaign. If you remember last time, Ceasefire got the plague, and that was unfortunate. Athens we took, as well as Pergamum. Quick sweep there by Cornelius Scarvor, or whoever you want to say his name. Today, hopefully, we're going to push out against Pontus, and hopefully the plague will end and we can push out against Nicomedia. Kind of the hope there. And this guy's blocked by Macedonian ships. Don't want to declare war on them if we don't have to. Of course, if they keep blocking my ship, I will have to declare war, but it's not really a problem for one turn. Everything else is looking good. We got $100,000 of cash. That's just nasty. We got Lucius Scipio here, and he's not actually a bad commander. He's got lily livered, but I mean you can get rid of that with some fighting. So I think I'll send him out into an army, and we'll actually send him over to go over to here, and we'll grab some troops from Corinth and Athens here and send those over to attack the Pontics as well, because we of course made peace with the Macedonians, so we don't need that many troops garrisoning in Lower Greece. So I think that'll work. And Gaul's still holding on. Germans probably want to defend your town there, and I still don't. Okay, apparently the British don't want to take it. I don't know. The Germans keep out holding in these towns. The Germans actually might be a big threat later game. We'll see, though. Destoxland Sirtis still has the plague. That's unfortunate. Largest faction. We are the largest faction now. Very cool. Probably stole that from Pontus. Diplomat died over here, so it's a good thing we got that alliance when we did. Decimus Scipio has come of age, and he looks more like a... Well, he's got some, like, command when attacking, yeah. He looks like a governor, but he's got some military experience, so if need be, we can send him out to military. We'll send him over to Flavius, though, or whoever this guy's name is, because he's getting old. Thapsus here, we can go ahead and raise the tax rate, and then we can go ahead and build some dockyards, get some more naval trade. These are going to be very heavy naval trade areas for the rest of the campaign. Deep mines in Athens, and we can retrain these troops. Why not? Why not? Pergamum can go ahead, and we don't really need a second level wall. We don't need to push there yet. Might as well install our own shrines here. So let's do that. Build another legionary cohort. We're going to need quite a few legionary cohorts to take out Pontic. You know, their heavy infantry, such as phalanx pikemen and bronze shields. We're going to need quite a bit of heavy infantry for that, as well as some good range support. But we should be okay, I think. And we're going to move over our troops here. And we're going to be watchful for a Pontus invasion. I'm sure they're going to be mad, and they're going to be kind of putting a retreat from Egypt, hopefully, and then coming back to fight us. Put some of those guys over here, and we'll take the rest of these guys here, minus the mercenaries. And I think that should be good. Yep, they're still happy. It's a pretty big army for taking Halicarnassus there. That'll be the plan. Lucius is still pretty far away, so... we'll start the siege with the captain, as they'll probably try to focus on taking Pergamum back, I would imagine. Logically, that would be the choice, because Halicarnassus is less important. And it'll still take them a while to get over here, I would imagine. So, we're going to besiege Halicarnassus with that captain, and then bring over Lucius. And it looks like they're sieging Sidon once more. Again, they've lost Jerusalem. Still have control of their main settlements down there, so that's good. And, of course, we're going to go to war with them, as I've said before, after. And, of course, the Romans have declared war on Pontus. Perfect. Lots of good units being trained. And there's a cough. I made a cough. Still not sure what the Briti are doing. They probably should attack the Germans, to be honest. And the Spanish are looking pretty good. So we got to watch out for them. Spanish and the Germans are looking very good. Very threatening. As well as Pontus. Those are kind of the big threats on the map currently. Probably Spain, Germany, and Pontus. And we've taken a Pontic huge city already. It looks like they have riots here. They can train Numidian camels, which are super effective against cavalry, but if you have heavy enough cavalry, it doesn't even matter. Tingy only has one unit as garrison, so if the plague will end, we could go take that. But I hope the plague ends in a turn or two, because I want to move out and start fighting somewhere. And they're still chilling over here, I guess. I guess Carthage is probably just going to chill there for the rest of the game. So we're not pressured to take them out. Might as well take out more of the Numidians and stuff. Get a better control of Africa. And everything's looking good, so we're going to end it and see what goes on. Not much going on. Britannia and Germania still fighting it out, duking it hard. Although Britannia is not getting a foothold. And Cornelius Sarkavor can get a son, so that's very helpful. Placius Pertinax. Oh, that'll be nice. And he can pick up all these mercenaries. We'll handle that in a second, though. And Legionnaire cohorts. Deathstock the land. Oh, Masana's. Oh, no. Masana's got the plague. Our capital has the plague. I don't think Publius got it, though. No, he doesn't have it. I'll build some peasants, and we'll have to build some more sewers next. That's unfortunate. I guess the trade from Cirta got it over there. And, oh, looks like our family member has died. Poor Asinius. His life was taken by the plague. Let's take a second to remember this man who took Kydonia, took Carthage, Thapsus, and Cirta for the Empire. He was a good man. He died from the plague. He didn't even die in battle. I don't really want to talk about it. It's fake crying. I'll build a ship here, and we'll send this guy out. Because like I said, he's a good governor, but he's a better, he can work as a commander. So we'll send him over to Africa, because we need a commander in our forward area of Africa. And I think we'll build a Pantheon. That looks like a solid choice. That gives us some armor upgrades as well. So it kind of acts like Temple of Vulcan, which is interesting. So Temple of Saturn max level acts like a Temple of Vulcan, kind of, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. So we can get gold upgrades in pretty much every city eventually. Of course, the cities over here are going to take a while to grow. They're all minor cities and stuff, and the population is kind of low. But we may see them grow into large cities and huge cities by the end of the campaign. And Pergamum needs some stuff to grow. I did close the building browser, so I have to do this manually, kind of. That's fine. And we got the big army here. And we'll siege Halicarnassus. And all they have is chariots and 2 units of Eastern Infantry. Pretty easy. The chariots can get picked off with our archers. Eastern Infantry can get taken down with our legions. But we'll try to wait for Lucius to get over here. We won't siege attack. And we'll move out our agents. Agent Storm. They have their faction leader here, Spartacus. Spartacus, lead the revolt! No, don't. Randomly have Spartacus over here, their faction leader in a town. I find that interesting. Why Spartacus was not garrisoning Pergamum, which is a huge city, I'm not sure, but whatever. And we'll send these guys out. We may actually try to bribe some of these settlements. We have plenty of money, and these small towns are pretty useless. So we'll scoop up these mercenaries with Placius here, and he got mercenary commander, so very cool. And he's got a good defender trait. And we'll merge. Actually, we can send Placius out with an army here. We can combine it with some of these troops, and send Placius out to go attack either Sardis. Yeah, let's go attack Sardis. Let's take southwest Asia Minor first. And then I'll build quite a few legionary cohorts here. Actually, we'll spend 3 turns building legionary cohorts, and then I'll build Exilia for garrison. And I will send out Cornelius after that to possibly go attack another area. And we're just going to try to rush across Pontic lands and take them out as quickly as possible. And Admiral Luca here will go venture over to the far east of the Mediterranean and fight Pontic ships for our glory. There's a lot. Macedonians have like a ship parade going on. They don't have. Macedonia no longer has ports on this side of the world, or they only have ports in the Aegean. So I guess they have to send all their ships the long way around the south of Greece. And the next turn we should be able to siege Sardis, where they have Spartacus and a unit of Eastern Infantry. And Cirta is done with the plague, but we need a commander over there, because I'd like to have a commander when I'm attacking, especially as the Romans at any point. Because I'm not in dire need. I don't need to attack. It's not like my survival hinges on me attacking. But I just rather attack with security of a commander. You know how it is, guys. Come on, guys. And those mercenaries cost quite a bit. They cost about 20,000. That was expensive, but it's worth it to get a whole army up like instantly like that. So I think it was worth it. Don't you guys think it was worth it? So it looks like 2 turns until we can drop off at Halicarnassus. And we're gonna end the turn. Julii moving around doing stuff, dingle-angling, and Macedon looks like they're gonna go attack Thrace, but it looks like the Brutii have an army there as well. They want a ceasefire. You know, I'll take it because I can't threaten their last settlement in any way whatsoever. So might as well get a ceasefire. No point in hurting my possible relations with anyone. And oh, sort of got the plague again. Are you kidding me? You were clear of the plague. Now you got it back from Masana. So now Masana. It's probably gonna spread to most of our empire. Oh shoot. Let's look at this guy. Decimus Scipio. Wait a sec. He's got. Well, he doesn't have really. He's got some negative city traits. He's got +2 HP. Actually, he's probably a better commander. We'll send him out with the Praetorian cohorts here, our very experienced Praetorian cohorts. For some reason, I can't put him on the ship, so we'll put him out here. And the name sounds very familiar. But we'll try to put him on the ship. And, yeah, this guy's Decimus Scipio. That just came of age. What the heck? I don't even know. 2 Decimus Scipios right next to each other. And we'll train some troops in Carthage. Carthage will start to build some troops up. And we'll go attack Numidians here. And Thapsus will help train some troops, some cavalry and archers. And we'll send that army out to... we might attack the Carthaginians. We might take the Carthaginians out once and for all. I'm not sure. We'll see. Saying it's still under the plague. Hopefully that'll end soon. And Britannia... Seems like Britannia and Germania keep making ceasefires and going to war. Kind of interesting. You know, we'll send this navy out. Don't need to worry about the Macedonians who are blockading Byzantium. We'll let them move, or we can move around them in a couple turns. Macedonia, we can build some stables. Might as well. Cirta, we need to retrain as much as we can. We're going to lose most of our men, but no, I didn't build anything. Build some public baths for some more public health. I just feel like public health affects how long plagues last and stuff, but I'm not actually sure. Kind of unfortunate that we got a random plague. Ugh, stupid. And we'll take out Admiral Ruptor here. Pontus. Looks like Salamis is still a town, but they got a large garrison. And maybe they should... Oh, shoot. Looks like we just lost sight on to the Pontic armies. And hopefully these guys can hold out down here. They don't have much garrison, though. Oh, come on, Egypt. We need you to hold out, man. We're coming to your rescue, dude. I don't want to have to fight Pontus for the rest of this chunk of the LP. They're still holding their settlements over here, which is good. So they got a big garrison there. So I think they'll be all right. I think Egypt can hold on. And we'll try bribing here. They got bronze shields and onagers randomly. I can't bribe. Well, maybe you can't bribe a faction here. I don't know. Or maybe you can't bribe a small town. We'll go try and anchor over here. And they have another family member just chilling in a town. What the heck? Very odd. Maybe they just have that many family members. I don't know. And we'll siege Sardis. So Sardis and Halicarnassus will soon be ours. Lucius Scipio is going to... His navy is going to take out this ship here. And then he's going to move over here. And next turn he should be able to land with his army there. And then we'll have 3 forward commanders against the Pontics. Although they're not that good yet. Hopefully they can learn some skills and become good while fighting Pontus, you know. And I'm sure there'll be some heavy-duty conquerors of Pontus they'll have to worry about. And our assassin missed there. Which one's a really good assassin? This one. As I was saying, hopefully we don't meet up with a mega commander with a super mega experienced army yet before we gain some traits. We can bombard this Temple of Zeus. Might as well. Our assassins really aren't that useful against small towns, so we'll send them over to where they have more populous settlements. Take them out. They still can't move past. Assassin misses. Assassin success. And not sure what's going on over here. Again, I do know the Brutii and the Thracians have an alliance, so that could be what they're doing. I'm not sure. And Things over here are looking good. I don't think Macedon is going to attack. We got enough garrison. If they attack with that small force, it's not going to matter. We'll keep an eye on the Macedonians, though. And looks like the Julii have Condate Redundum under siege, so the Gauls look like they're on their way out. And Julii are going to take out their initial target before we do, of Carthage. And Publius doesn't look like he has the plague, which is good, because he's one of our best guys. He's a decent commander, plus he's just mega manager. Anyway, that looks about it for this turn, so we're going to end it and see what's going on. Egypt, hold on. Semirabriva is still under siege. I don't know. Don't know what to say about it. And death stalks the land. Masson and Serta still have the plague. I have horrible luck with plagues and stuff. I don't know. Hopefully it'll end soon. Serta is almost out of population. And, yeah, kind of unfortunate. Sparta is grown to a large city. Very cool. So Sparta has upgraded. We can build some stuff here. And they can rush some more advanced buildings. Sparta will be helpful for the war against Pontus. We can send some navies out with units in them. And for 20 years old, this guy's pretty good. We'll build a great forum here. Athens can go ahead and build an arena or a forum. I think arena, a little more happiness. Pergamum, we can go for mines, or we could go for Temple of Saturn, and then we'll probably go for mines. One more turn until those legionaries are done. They got a random unit kind of chilling over here. I don't know why. Now we can move over here. And the next turn we should be able to move over, and we'll try to blockade some ports in the north of Pontus as well. Now let's see if we can bribe this guy. Apparently we can. 23,000. That's not too bad. And we got this guy who is superstitious, confident commander. He's got some really bad traits. Oh my gosh. He's not that good. But we stole one of their family members and probably part of their family line. So that's cool. I'll put down the tax rate here. We'll build a unit of Town Watch's garrison. I hate to do it though, but we kind of need to. Don't really want to leave anyone else here. We'll wait a sec. Yeah, no one else is really in range. We'll send this guy out. There's no mercenaries we can get either. And he's going to go down and try to get... He's going to combine with Placius here. And we'll move the rest of our agents eastward. And then, as you can see, there's some Pontic armies filtering over now. But they're not big yet, so... It doesn't look like they're putting too much emphasis on these settlements. And if I was Pontus, I'd be like, we lost Pergamum. They probably got quite a few armies. Oh, they got a good force down here. Bronze shields, pretty standard army, but still no commanders or anything. So they're probably like, Scipii, they can't be too bad. They took Pergamum on a sneak attack, but you know, they're not gonna get past all these towns. We got time. But no, we're gonna take all these towns really quickly, and they'll be shocked. They'll be shocked at how quickly they'll be taken. Brudii still not doing anything. Julii, 2 turns. Good work, Marcus. Take it out. Take it out, and then they'll probably attack Spain or Germania. I'm not sure. If Spain and Germania have an alliance, that could be deadly against the Julii. But I believe the Julii and Brudii are allied with Germany, so they wouldn't really go to war anyway. Which is unfortunate, because I might have to take out Patavium as the Germans, which would be interesting. And, you know what? Let's fight this battle. Why not? Let's use our Roman armored general to try to take out these Eastern infantry. And kind of a general suicide. I don't really care about this guy, because he's got quite a few bad traits. Lots of negative stuff. So, if he dies, he dies. If he wins, he wins. And hopefully he gains a command or something, you know. Cycle charges are kind of useless, because you end up taking more casualties charging, so we'll just do an initial charge and then continue in the melee fight. Actually, well, we might as well charge. Charge bonus is sufficient to do some damage. Down a cry command and make sure General doesn't die in the charge. No, we didn't lose too many guys in the charge, and we killed a good chunk of them. And yeah, we should be able to knock out a lot of these units, if not kill the unit. In fact, they're shaken. Maybe we can take them out. Wavering. Back to shaken. And we're killing a bunch of them, but yeah, it's not looking too good. Nope. Down to 27. We're down to half. I guess they're about down to half. Oh, our general's dead, though. Or I guess their general's dead, more honestly. Yeah, they killed their own commander. What's so great about that? They effectively killed their own commander. I'm not sure when you bribe someone. I'm not sure if their family comes over. That would be interesting if it did, but I'm not sure at all. It would be interesting to check, but I don't really feel like checking. He might not have even had a family. He wasn't that old. And Pontus sending some units down to try to defend themselves, I guess, but it's not going to work too well. And we'll probably be able to steamroll Asia Minor, but other than that, it might be a tough war. But if we steamroll Asia Minor, that'll give us a pretty good foothold in this area of the world, I gotta say. And come on! Oh, this is a Pontus Navy. We can take it out. There we go. Destroying some Pontic navies. You know, let's send this unit up. These guys up there. Lost quite a bit of money because of the bribery and stuff. Serta still has the plague. Come on. Come on, man. You know, I think I'm just going to avoid this part of the world for now. We're going to send guys out the other way. Holy cow, why is Syracuse so mad? I don't know. Things are looking pretty good, though. A few Senate offices. No real big ones, but that's fine. Rogue death of the Pontic guy that we stole. Army barracks could be a good idea in Capua, but I think we'll go for a great form. The large stone walls should protect us sufficiently, I think. Messana is no longer plagued for now, so that's cool. Carolus can go ahead and build a forum. So all looking good. Now this guy landed over here. We'll move him over to Carthage. He'll chill over there for a little bit. And we'll train some more troops and then move them over. I guess because there's just so much squalor right now, but we'll turn down the tax rate. And build a couple units of legionary cohorts for garrison, and then later we can send them out into an army. So no point in not building them, I guess. And I think now is about time to send out this little force. So keep the auxilia here. Have this guy attack him. Don't really care about these onagers, to be honest. There's no big armies around here, so might as well just go straight to Nicomedia. Don't want to risk my commander getting one-shotted by catapults at this point. And turn down the tax in Pergamum if you didn't catch that. Ankara is now decently happy after we garrison those town watch. They don't seem to be interested in taking back Ankara. They could waste some time and do that, but that's fine. And I will send the navy over there. And I think everything else is looking pretty good. Got a couple turns left in both of these settlements. And these... yeah, we can drop... hey, don't stab the ship. He's faced toward the ship. He's going to stab it. And, yeah, he's pretty good. Oh. Well... I hate to cut it short, but I think I have to leave soon because I have to do some stuff. But thanks for watching this episode of Rome Total War. And join us next time as we take these Pontic towns and then move out into their more sexy settlements, such as Antioch. So thanks for watching. Braden Lawrence signing out. Have a wonderful day. And I probably won't see you for a while because I'll be moving into college. So I guess see you sometime next week. Not sure when, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. And, yeah. So, Braden Lawrence signing out. Peace.